This video is sponsored by Native. I personally love Native deodorant because it's not sticky, it dries quickly, it's filled with familiar ingredients, and makes me feel good to know I'm reducing single-use plastic. But did you know that Native's plastic-free deodorant now comes in a new 100% plastic-free packaging? Native commits 1% of plastic-free deodorant sales to environmental nonprofits. Not only new packaging, but new limited edition and sensitive scents with 72-hour odor protection. I've got citrus and herbal musk, cucumber mint, and coconut and vanilla, but personally, I love the limited edition cocktail-inspired collection. My pina colada body wash smells so good. Plastic-free deodorant would be $39, but if you use my link and code, Cynthia, you'll get them for $26. That's 33% off. You're welcome. With my code, you can also get 20% off a body wash and toothpaste. So make sure to go over to the link in my bio and check it out. Hola.
Hola, Dominique.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. What about you?
I'm doing well, and I just spoke Spanish, so I'm super excited.
You did great.
Thank you. Are you ready to answer 73 questions?
Yes, I am. Let's try it.
So question number 1, can you tell me about yourself?
Yes, my name is Eric. I am 24 years old, and I'm a journalist.
Okay, you're at the University of Barcelona, right?
Yes.
Why did you choose the University of Barcelona?
Well, the University of Barcelona was the only one that does media studies, which I did.
Why media studies?
Because I love to speak in front of a camera.
Well, isn't this perfect?
Yeah.
So 1 to 10, how similar is the University of Barcelona to American universities? 1, nothing like it. 10, it's super similar.
It's 1.
Why so?
Nothing like that. It's very different. I see that in the States you have like more competitive environment, and here we like to learn and to grow as a person, and maybe are more focused on having a good experience.
That's so cool. I'm jealous. So if you had to choose a song to describe your college experience, what song would you choose?
Oh, okay, so we are in Barcelona, so we have like a national anthem here, which is called Fiebre from Bad Gyal.
Can you sing a little bit for me?
I need a couple of drinks.
Understandable. So what is your favorite thing about UB?
My favorite thing, I would say that we are in the center of the city, but we are in a very place surrounded by nature, so it's a very chill place to study.
How close to the beach are you?
We are very close.
Okay, how often do you go?
Wow, in summer I try to go there every week.
Yo, jealous. I'm just jealous of everything. Have you ever gone to class on the beach?
No, we don't have class on the beach,
Okay.
but we do a lot of beers on the beach.
Well, I'll take that too. Where are we right now?
We are in the letters faculty from the UB. We have a lot of faculties spread around the city, but we are in the center.
Very cool. Do you guys have dining halls here at UB?
We have one, but people don't. We prefer to bring our food from home.
Yeah.
You know, and it's pretty expensive.
Do you live at home?
Yes, I live with my parents, and here it's very common to stay with your family since you graduate and have your first job.
Yeah. How far away from home is UB?
In my case, I'm an hour away by train.
So what time do you have to get up each morning to go to class?
Pretty early. I mean, my first class was at 8 in the morning, so I wake up at 5:30.
No, that sounds absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
So
No
you
sleep.
bring meals from home. What's your favorite Spanish meal?
Wow, I would say the stuff that my grandmother does.
Ooh.
Very familiar.
I love stuffing. So what's the difference between Spanish and Mexican food?
Oh, they are absolutely different. I mean, Mexican food is like very spicy, and here we have a lot of variety of food, very healthy. In general, we eat very healthy.
Hey, I heard there's a difference with the tortillas. Can you explain?
Yeah, they are different meals. So tortillas here are omelets made with eggs and potatoes, if you want.
Okay, so this is a really tough question, but what's the best restaurant in Barcelona?
Wow. Okay, so I'm a student. I don't have a lot of budget. So what I really appreciate is a restaurant that make homemade food.
Me too, me too. So can we see a little bit more of the campus as we go through the rest of the questions?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. So do you guys have clubs or societies here on campus?
Not on campus. If you want to have extra activities after class, you go to other places, but they are not related to the college.
Okay, so I know in the States, that's how we make most of our friends. So is it hard to make friends here at UB?
No, because we're in Spain and people here is pretty friendly. So if you are an outgoing person and just smile and be nice, you just have to be nice with people to have friends.
Okay, that makes sense. How often do you guys go out to party a week?
Pretty often, I would say.
Describe the best party you've ever been to.
Okay, a friend of me organized a party in another college and we drank a lot, people got crazy, my friend got he fainted and I called the ambulance, but other people were telling me, no, he can lift, so we argued.
Oh no! Well, at least it's a good memory to look back at. Is there a typical outfit here for University of Barcelona parties?
For parties, I would say that I'm pretty ready for the party.
Hey, yes, I love your outfit.
Thank you.
Is there a song you hear at every party?
We listen a lot to Dua Lipa, I would say.
Yes. Yeah. Do you go to other universities to party?
Yes, you have to have friends everywhere. So I recommend you to go to as many parties as you can.
If your school was an alcohol, would it be a fine wine, scotch, beer, or tequila?
Well, in fact, we are in a very fancy place, so I would say that we are wine, even though I feel more like beer.
Have you seen any celebrities on campus?
Well, we have a famous actor that studied here. It's called 𝐋𝐄𝐓'𝐒, and I saw her on my first year of and my first day of university. So for me, it was like, okay, this experience will be great.
That's so cool. So how many libraries are on campus?
A lot of libraries.
Okay. Which one's your favorite?
The letters one. It's a very big and fancy library full of very old and historic documents that you can check if you are very curious.
Where's your favorite place to study just in general?
Just here.
What is your typical class size?
In class, we are around 30 people and 50 people. It's very affordable.
How many hours of homework do you do a day?
Well, it depends on your motivation. I would say that when we have exams, we study a lot, but the rest of the year, no.
Do you get enough sleep during exam season?
No, when you study here, you don't sleep. My class started at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I had to wake up at 5:30, so sleep wasn't my thing.
Absolutely not. That sounds horrible. What would you say is the best tip for juggling social life and school?
The social life? What?
Yeah, like hanging out with friends, going to parties, but then also trying to balance your schoolwork.
Oh, okay. So if you make friends here, if you're 18 years old, it's very easy that you just go out a lot and don't focus on class. But there's enough opportunities to do both things, so you have to find a balance.
Hey, I love a good balance. 1 to 10, how attractive is your student body?
Wow. Well, we're in Spain, so I would say they are pretty attractive.
Okay. Has anyone caught your eye?
Yeah, I had different crushes here.
Would you say that University of Barcelona students are more into hooking up or dating?
Well, I think we are pretty romantic, so people really appreciate a good date with a good wine and a nice conversation.
I love that. Are you a Barcelona football fan?
I'm not into football, but if a foreigner asks me about Barça, I will say, Visca el Barça.
Do a lot of students use bikes, skateboards, or scooters?
We use a lot of bikes, and here you can see a square full of skaters. You have to visit it.
Is your school academically competitive, or do you guys help each other?
It is, for us, it's more important to work as a team, not compete individually, because I think we have all the same future. So it's better to help us.
I love that. Working as a team is so important. What is the typical temperature during the winter?
On December, I could say that we can be at 10 Celsius degrees.
Okay,
You just wear a jacket.
How about in the summer?
You can be like 35 degrees. Yeah.
Wow. Super hot.
Yeah.
What article of clothing do you see in every University of Barcelona student's closet?
Well, here in Barcelona, tote bags are very popular. The one that you hold in your shoulder?
Yes. How much is your tuition?
I'm not rich.
Okay. Is it typical for students to get financial aid?
Yes. So here you can find either rich people or people with wealthy families and people that has average incomes, because we get a lot of scholarships from the government, so we can have all of us the chance to study.
That's so good to hear. Do you think that campus is diverse?
Yes, it is pretty diverse. There's a lot of international people from the LGBT community, different races, different ideologies, and we all can live together here.
Ah, lovely. Do you think you've met a future millionaire?
Well, not in the letter faculty, but maybe if you check the IT one.
Yes. Do most UB graduates you know leave with jobs?
Unfortunately not. It's hard to find a job, and you have to work a lot in internships to maybe get a chance.
If you could change one thing about your school, what would you change?
I would change that we need to learn more useful skills and maybe less theory class.
What's the #1 tip for success here at UB?
I would say that study is very important, and it is, but you have to do a lot of networking, go out and meet a lot of people, because you don't know who will give you an opportunity in the future.
Good tip. Why did the University of Barcelona choose you?
It doesn't work like that here. So it's not like that you apply and ask to the university to go into that. You just do a national exam, you get a grade, and if your grade is good, you choose first. But all of us have opportunities to go to the university.
Very different than the States, but I like that system. So, massive question. Do you think the University of Barcelona is the best university in Europe?
No, not in Europe. I mean, university here is nice, but in other countries, they have better fame.
Okay, but should everybody watching this video apply to the University of Barcelona?
Yes, definitely. If you want to have a very nice time as a student, we have nice weather, we have nice food, nice people, so it's a good idea to apply here.
Amazing! You answered 73 questions! Congratulations! Thank you for joining me.
Thanks to you.
Have a good one. Ciao!
Ciao.